Which really doesn't like giving me encoders. And my iPad was asking for my email password. How about no? I don't use you for email, iPad. Not in years. Stop asking. But yeah, no, Twitch just does not want to give me encoders half the time, and I hope that nobody here who wants to watch needs those encoders, because you're not fucking getting them. And thank Twitch for that. Anyway, short intro. Let's get into it, shall we? I say short intro. I still give a few minutes to let people get here initially. So it's not like the intro is that short. No remote play together, thank you. This is not a Nintendo controller. Pressing this doesn't work. See, it just does that. I want this one. I guess. I think that's the right one at least. The problem with using the same name for all the accounts. It's easy to forget which one's the right one.
Okay, Pro. Check the available events and let's get going.
I can barely hear the game.
Alright, if you want to go back and see how much you've
I know.
then have a look at the timeline. Here you'll be able to retry
Any promos? Nope.
You won't get
Oh, good.
fans,
Alright, let's just resume where we were. Barcelona time attack. Do I have any objectives to complete? Nope. All done already. Hot hatch. A. I don't know which one to take. The game is lagging because I keep not picking one and it's like, you should stop that. You see that? I don't know which one to take. Take the alpha. Hopefully it won't break down on me. The newer one, so it should be fine, right? Right? Maybe. Maybe not. I remember supposedly this game seems to desync on these loading screens, and by desync I mean the audio goes out of sync. But I've got a button for that.
Corner speed is the key to winning here. Concentrate on your braking points. That's Divi Zero's star driver, Lucien
Wait,
Galfione.
isn't this a time attack? Why are we all on the grid? Okay, there we go.
Remember, every second counts against Divi Zero. Give it your best.
Good old front wheel drive oversteer off throttle. On power understeer and off power oversteer.
Okay, let's have more of the same through Sector 3.
Just the first lap, it's fine.
Can't take these
Thank
sort
you.
of knocks if you want to finish. You're on pace with the rest.
CPU is struggling a little bit, it seems. On the game, that is. The laptop. Stream seems to be doing just fine, though. Even at the bumped settings. Bumped up settings, increased settings. Same settings as the GTA stream. But if you aren't here for that, basically what I did was I turned the CPU down,
Pace. Well done.
up, down. I put the encoder to a better preset, which is slower. Specifically, it's now on medium, whereas last week it was on faster. So it's actually 2 steps faster than or slower than it was this time last week. So the visual quality should be better, relatively speaking. It's not going to be a massive difference because at the end of the day, I'm still streaming at 720p 60 and I'm gaming at 1080p 60-ish.
Okay,
It's mostly stable at 60 through here at least. So the quality is never going to be perfect as is. But it should at least be better than it was last week, even if only slightly. Apparently I'm leading at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to continue to. We'll see. That was crap. Yeah, that lap was worse. And that time was cursed.
Okay, that was an important victory. Getting their fans on our side will encourage their drivers to join the
Second
double
start.
whistle.
Then again, he was on a keyboard for that, so it's not that impressive. Only being slightly faster than him. Anyway, what does it matter? Yeah, I don't care about the fans.
We've managed to secure enough of a following to justify the WSR being held in Europe. Not bad for a second season. Time to show them what we have to offer.
This is gonna be something I regret doing, I'm sure, but let's do it anyway. Since I got second in this, let's just go back and bump this up to a first, hopefully, before continuing.
Time for a high-speed sightseeing trip around Paris. Let's show them how it's done.
Yep. Need to be smoother with the steering input. This is in GTA. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I'm just gonna rewind a long ways. Okay. What the hell is first? Whoops. And don't need to go over there. Fine without doing that. Why did the AI go to the inside lane?
Keep your focus. Only 4 more to eliminate.
Now I just need to stay in front of the AI. How hard could it be? I wonder.
One more driver to eliminate and you'll
Not
be
that
the top
hard, I'm
three.
sure. rude! Fucking AI just destroyed me. In that case, I'm just gonna rewind and pretend none of that happened. Jerk.
You're guaranteed a top 3 finish now, but let's go for the win.
Nice lag. I wonder if that was related to the stupid Steam notification.
Got the win.
Didn't lag there. Can't quite get around to complete a second lap before the time expires, but doesn't matter. 3 minutes flat.
That was amazing. We're doing a good job of convincing Eliminacion to compete in the WSR.
Bullshit. Oh yeah, I forgot to resync the audio for that race, didn't I? It was probably close enough.
Okay, Pro. Terrific race. You've now got an invite to compete with Euroram. They have loyal fans all over Europe.
Can we get a different selection of cars, though?
See if you can get them interested.
I haven't done the VW yet. Let's do VW. This time I'll remember to resync the audio. I can't hear the audio myself. I'm just getting the pass-through audio instead of listening to it on the desktop, so I don't know if it's desyncing or not. I'm just going to assume it is, though.
Paris is narrow and
Because
full
that's
of
the
rust
safer way to
hairpins.
go about it.
Make every move count. Okay, he's the one to watch this race.
Okay, it skipped that cutscene, but it also didn't.
No problems. You've done it here before.
That was weird. Okay, this time we are going left. What's up, Predominant? Thank you. Oh yeah, they didn't even have an interior cam for this, did they? They had it in Grid and they added it to Grid Auto Sport, but they didn't have it in Grid 2.
Someone has been eliminated.
Okay. Go a couple seconds behind the lead. Not ideal. Especially doing that.
Keeping focus. Only 4
The cars
more
pick up
eliminated.
damage faster in this game than they do in the original, I think. More realistic. More realistic that way, but more annoying as well. Okay. Fucking stupid AI. Just retry that.
That crash lost you time. Try and gain some of it back. It looks like someone spun out ahead of you.
Oh, somebody went for a roll. Wait, was it Lorenzo? It was Lorenzo. The OPAI got destroyed at the start. My car is also already steering to the right on its own. Although, come to think of it, that might just be the controller.
There goes our first elimination. Stay out from the back.
my controller has a bit of a wonky left stick, and so the dead zone isn't quite enough at times, and it'll point slightly right if it doesn't center properly.
Out of here. Eliminated.
Yeah, the car seems to be tracking straight, and I think that was just the controller being dumb before. Well, now it's
Show 'em what you got.
almost steering left on its own. I don't know. You hear that hiss? That was the sound of a deflating tire. Not impossible to drive it at that point, but there's no sense.
One more driver to eliminate.
Not with the AI being as close as it, in theory, is. Are you guys back there somewhere? I just about see one of the cars.
You guaranteed a top 3 finish now. Let's go for the win.
I'm already in the lead though, Scott? Right? That was your name, Scott? I think that's your name.
Only you and one other driver left. You can do this. Win this race.
Really, Predominant? That seems excessive. Oh hey, I won.
That was amazing. You're doing a good job of
Okay.
convincing Eliminacion to compete in the WSR.
Some people just can't be pleased, I guess. I don't know. Objectives completed 0. You make it sound like that's a bad thing, game.
We've managed to secure enough of a following to justify the WSR being held in Europe.
Yes, but I still have something to do. Shut up, Patrick. Allahan. Very Lady Z is most used. Well, gonna miss you in racing then, Predominant. I don't really want to say too much on stream, but yeah.
In Côte d'Azur,
If that's the
overtaking is
case,
whole
that's a
other
shame.
ballgame. Don't lose your nerve. Starting from the middle means you've got a good chance of improving your position.
That was a bug.
Make our team look like amateurs by being involved in a start line smash. Control it.
Did I already have a flat tire? It kind of seemed like the car was pulling to the left there. That was dirt.
Okay, let's focus on taking one more position. You can do it.
I'm just gonna use another flashback as OBS drops some frames. Well,
Nearly got him. Come on, take the
doesn't
position.
render or encode them or something. I've dropped to 0 frames, but there's a difference between dropping them and not rendering or encoding them. Honestly, I'm just happy that it drops as few, or doesn't render as few frames as it does, considering the setup I've got currently. Constantly drop frames. That's not good. Yeah, I just said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you're here, Predominant, but over the weekend, so for Friday night racing and then Saturday night racing as well, I bumped the encoder up another notch each night.
You're into the top 3. Easy stretch to second.
Let's not do that. Well, the encoding is effectively 2 notches higher than it was last week. And I'm just about at the limit of what I can do. The CPU is 80+% most of the time. In fact, it just touched 100 there for a second. This track is not easy if you don't know it. Love to share settings with someone, no idea what settings I should use. I assume you're using NVENC for encoding, right? Especially with your setup, I can't imagine... Oh, apparently I continued. I can't imagine you'd actually want to use CPU-based encoding. New NVENC, yeah. Yeah, I'd offer to help you, but I know nothing about the NVENC stuff. I barely used it on my laptop.
We've managed to secure enough of a following to justify the WSR being held in
Technically
Europe.
good enough,
Not
not
bad for the second season.
first place though, so I'm gonna try again.
To offer.
I actually meant to retry in the race. CPU has 20 cores, I could use CPU encoding. I don't think you want to do that. Like, even with the CPU being overkill in that regard. From what I know, and I could be wrong on this, but from what I know, it, especially if all you're able to use CPU-wise is X264, you're better off using NVENC. Like I said, I don't really know what settings are optimal for NVENC.
Today's race should give you no problems. You've done it here before.
Did you watch the last time? Might give me problems. Not to mention, there's a whole number of factors that go into how good the quality is. Like, for instance, and part of this might have just been a cooling issue, but you know, I had been using the faster preset for X264, which is pretty good. Not great, but it's pretty good. And that was, every time I tested, that was pretty much the most I could get away with on the Optiplex build. And by that I just mean, you know, what the Optiplex was capable of. Slower is better for X264 presets, yes. So faster isn't bad, but it's not... Takeout. Oh, he's fighting back. That's what you get for not being me, or something, I don't know. But yeah, with upgrading to this new build, I can obviously lower it 2 notches from faster down to fast and then to medium, and just about not go overboard on the CPU usage. It is maybe pushing it a little bit further than it was with GTA. Probably partly because I can run this game at higher settings than I can GTA. Still slower than Storm. Feels bad, man. But, yeah, I can lower the settings down by 2 presets. And I'm... 420, nice. I'm still not exceeding CPU utilization. Of course, all I'm doing is encoding the stream. If I disabled the preview in OBS, I could get a bit better performance and a couple other things, but I'm doing all of that without exceeding the CPU and the CPU temps. The highest temp I recorded in the last 11 days, which is how long it's been roughly that computer has been running. Much as I don't want it to be, I have a bot to run, but anyway. The highest temperature I've recorded on any single core is 61°C. And that's with the fan on a silent profile. It's just an i7-6700, but just upgrading the computer, I can get away with better encoding while still having a cool profile on the, or a slower profile. Quieter profile on the fans. But, you know, I've had to muck around with the settings a bit. Yes, I'm sure I've already completed all the settings.
Choose one of these vehicles to compete in.
Ooh, a 4C or a 1M. The 4C has better top speed, better acceleration, but less power, but it weighs way less. I feel like the 4C is going to be more fun initially. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you can use it right away. You're making a name for yourself. There's another sponsor interested in working with you.
I honestly don't care.
The announcement of this season of the WSR and the new clubs joining up has given us an increase in traffic through our official website. We're seeing a lot of that coming from Europe. And looking at the comments wall, we should expect decent crowds turning up.
Okay. Oh, we can use any number of vehicles. Let's try the 4C. I want to see how well it handles. But yeah, anyway. You know, the settings that I'm using currently are dialed into this computer specifically. And while a lot of things won't change, like I'm using a constant bitrate of 5,000 kilobits a second, the max I think Twitch generally allows is 6,500. But 5,000 is a compromise, essentially. You don't want to go too high for those with crappier internet, especially like me right now, because I have no encoders. But you also don't want to go too low, because then you're not sending enough data and you lose quality. So, the keyframe interval is always the same for Twitch. You know, and you use set presets for X264. But there are still specific settings that would need to be dialed in for your specific setup.
More of the same would be good.
Well, this has sucked thus far. Oh yeah, this thing has a lot of grip. Yep. I was just thinking that this has a lot of grip, which means that it's going to stick, and then when it finally stops sticking, it's going to snap. And it's not going to be pretty.
Good, you're in third.
The grip cars stick until they don't. Drift cars you can actually kind of slide controllably. Grip cars you don't really control the slide on. How far are we? 67% or so? 70%? We're up on 75. Get your American boat out of the way! Oh no, my finger slipped. I accidentally restarted. Whoops. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to do the race again. What a shame.
Nice, not far
Okay. Try to set up a wide line on entry, and then the AI just starts wide and gets in the way.
That second.
Really? And the car just died. Fortunately, I can just rewind and pretend it never
Well
happened.
done. You're in second.
Thanks, I had no control of that, basically. Yeah, like with the drift cars, you can control the drift with the steering. With the grip cars, you more control it by throttle and throttle only. And you just hope that it doesn't commit the big die, because it will do that. Yet.
You can take that place back. Dig deep.
Not like that, I can't. How far back can I go, I wonder?
Okay, Pro. You've moved into the lead.
Quite a ways back. Don't you break loose on me.
You put on a real show of skill out there. You bagged an objective and got over the finish line first.
Was that really showing skill, though?
Well done. You're leading the event.
Well, I was faster than Storm, at least. Oh, right, I have to stick with the Alpha.
The Côte d'Azur barely gives you time to blink. It's fast, narrow, and full of hazards. Keep it tight. It's gonna be a tight race. I can feel it. Try and get a quick start.
Jerk.
You're nearly into the top three.
So slow. Long tunnel. Just didn't want to stick. Am I really not going to be able to get past this guy? Maybe, actually. If the car doesn't decide to die along with the frame rate.
Okay, Pro. That's first place. Nice going.
Fine. $149,045.
Great driving, Pro. You pushed it and won the round. That's how you do it.
And still faster than Storm. Good. I don't remember. Do you have to finish, like, to get first for those events, do you have to finish first in both races, or do you just have to finish first overall? Don't entirely remember.
Okay, Pro. I've decided to introduce a few more events to this series based on the feedback we've been getting. Make sure you keep up with the pace.
Yeah, whatever. Red Bull Ring South reversed, I think it said.
You should plan your passes. Aim to make up places going into the tighter corners.
But it's a power lap. Which is to say I'm by myself.
Find the harmony between power slides and traditional racecraft, and we'll have a shot at winning. That's cost you time. Try and claw it back.
Are you sure it has, though? I didn't get an off track for that. For some reason. Or you want to slide when I finally give up on sliding, you stupid car.
Well, you've done a good job of smashing your car up at least.
Hey, I didn't hit anything. Why is the AI steering it towards the wall?
Nice work. She's...
Not bad.
Don't let the promo events gather dust. If they weren't worth doing, I wouldn't let them contact you.
Algarve and Algarve. Okay. Got access to a bunch of vehicles for all this. I want to take the fair lady. Fuck. Waited too long. Now I gotta wait for the damn car to load in. So slow having to wait for it.
There are some big height changes here, so watch out for cresting bends. You're at race speed.
Yes,
Ready
but
for
also
stop.
no.
This car will have a tendency to drift through the corners. Use it to your advantage.
I love how ridiculous that corner cutting penalty is.
Focus on hitting those apexes if you want to top the standings in time attack.
Not GTA. Be smooth.
You're ahead of the pace. Keep it up.
We doing the first chicane? I think we are. What a line was that, AI?
You're on pace with the rest.
That turn is so freaking awkward, it's not even funny. And this layout is so dumb, it's not even funny.
You set a great time there. Keep it going through Sector 4.
And to the top of the leaderboard?
You're on
Not
pace
quite.
with everyone else. Push it
3
if you can.
seconds. Yeah, that was not far enough. Well, this isn't going to be one of those situations where the AI are literally cheating and are not beatable unless I turn the difficulty down, is it? That was terrible because I forgot how stupid this layout is. I hit it last lap, and apparently it took until this lap to destroy itself. Weird how that works. Seventh. I know that wasn't the best lap, but I'm like 4 seconds off. 3 seconds. For the AI cheating, I think they're cheating. Stupid game. Didn't want to slide there. Problem is, like, the way this car is geared, it's just the wrong point to drift it around this track. In most cases. Like, there you can get away with it. I feel like half the time you want to be between second and third to drift, and it's just not doable because of that. Six, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I'm closer. The difference is much nicer than it was. Actually getting the car to slide for once, which is good. feel like this lap is faster, but I don't know by how much. By enough! I still don't know that that would have beaten the fastest time go away Windows update. Would have beaten the fastest time the first time around. But it beat it this time around.
Leading the event.
Also, I just realized I've been forgetting to resync the audio, and it was out of sync there, so I apologize for that. It just... It wouldn't be such an issue if I was on the same machine. But fucking GPU prices right now and availability is such an issue. Can't even get fucking GPU from 3 generations ago, let alone one that's brand new. Fucking ridiculous. Wait, why are we doing the same version backwards? Damn.
Good job. You're above pace.
It just bogged trying to slide it out of there in third. That's a shame. Yeah, that turns on the list of corners that I don't want to do in reverse. Cut. Not a cut, technically. It's not considered a cut if you actually lose time. Why the hell are we still doing the chicane? There's literally no point to having this chicane in here, going backwards. Two of those rewinds were used because I just screwed up the first turn twice or something. So the fact that I restarted is negligible in my eyes.
Hey, you're driving good, but I want you to drive great. Push ahead.
Scott, you want me to drive better? Do it your fucking self. Sick of your shit. Okay, game reckons that was acceptable. Nice lag.
Let's step it up a gear. You're not racing at a good pace.
I'm racing plenty fast enough. Scott, shut up. Not a cut because I lost time. terrible.
You're on pace with everyone else. Push if you can.
I'm 3 seconds faster, apparently. Messed that up. I had it and then I let the steering go. Here. Also acceptable. Why does the AI go so far right there? Still had tires on the track. Technically not a cut somehow? That is a cut. Okay, the first lap should be fast enough. Since I was 3 seconds up on the AI on the first lap. Alright, so they got closer.
Great driving, pro.
Still
You got
fast enough.
first. I knew you could do it.
Okay. Second and a half is good enough.
The response to the WSR here in Europe has been unbelievable. The only thing left to do is to determine this season's champion. Let's show the fans here in Europe why they were right to get on board.
That's actually exactly where I wanted to go. Oh, there's 2 of them. Ooh, live roots. With a itty RS. I mean, what? Yeah, this is why the fucking audio gets out of sync, supposedly, because all that lag. And moving it in and out like that is not why it was lagging. That's just the nature of the fucking game. Always done that.
The race is gonna go. Just focus on one turn at a time.
Ever since this game came out, it's done that. No matter what you run this on, it's gonna run like that. It's a topless TT. Do I have a flat tire? It kind of felt like I do. Did. I don't know, I didn't want to steer there. Rip. Not my fault. Thank you for the push, AI. Stupid AI let their leader get away. My door says hi. Cool. I swear, these AI are worse than Gran Turismo AI were at times. You never got to experience Gran Turismo AI. Oh boy, were they oblivious to the player. Or yeah.
4 minutes left.
Basically, they were so on rails in the past that they just paid no attention to the user. You know, the player. Are you winning, son? At the moment, though, my car's not in great shape. That's fine. Car doesn't need to be in great shape, it just needs to work. I forgot to press this button, I think, so I'm pressing it now. Just in case the audio wasn't in sync, my door is saying hi again. Oh hey, that's that big cathedral, or... Is it a cathedral? Is it just a church? I don't know. But that big place in Barcelona that's gonna take like another 150 years to complete or something. Didn't know about it back when I first played this game. It's neat to see it modeled. Oop. That's a puncture. Can't see it from this direction. Okay. I don't know what that tower is, though. Oh, I'm going that way. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Right. Apply throttle to rotate.
Only 2 minutes left in this race.
I guess we're going this way. Alright. I don't think I actually gone this way during this live route race.
Keep it under control.
No, the car is mildly damaged. Like the third time we've gone through there, though. There's that church thing. Dead ahead. I mean, difficult to keep up with where the track's going at times. Like, I remember that this is a tighter corner. Well, I'll actually slow down for it. Well, I probably didn't have to slow down that much considering how wide it was.
Only 30 seconds to go.
Wait, what? What is that layout? Well, that's awkward as fuck. Car is definitely steering to the left now. Honestly, I'm so far ahead, I could probably park up and be fine. Yeah, I don't see any AI. I don't think the background was supposed to look that glitchy. I think it was because I impacted the wall. Oh yeah, just a casual 3,000 feet ahead of second place. Not that far. Make the AI look like amateurs in this race, but then the other ones I make them look like they're actually good. Balance is weird in this game.
You're doing a superb job out there. We're getting a very dedicated following. Now, you know as well as I do that a poor performance in Europe would have kept this series from ever breaking out of the US. So, the fact that this final is even happening is massive.
North Circuit and Brands Hatch Indy. I ain't taking no stinking BMW. That was not a soda can, that was a thermos.
The track here is really narrow. There's some runoff, so just watch out for the gravel traps. Starting this far
I
back
rarely
from
have
top,
soda anymore.
still work our way up
Like
to a
once a
better
week
position.
at most, typically. And even then, it's not every single week.
This Red Bull circuit sits on a huge embankment, so watch your braking.
It's not an embankment, it's a fucking hillside. Like, this is on the side of a fucking mountain. This used to be fairly high in altitude for F1 tracks. Like, this isn't quite to, what is it? Interlagos levels of altitude? But I mean, look, the fucking valley over there. There's not that much mountain to the left.
3 laps left.
More than it looks in the game, but... Shit, did that to myself. Four laps? Alright, that should be enough.
Alright, you're into second.
Couldn't have gone down into first. Not a cut. Game didn't reckon it as such, so it's definitely not a cut. Missing a headlight. Or at least it's
2
broken
laps
out.
to go.
I wonder if I could stay in third there. That is the least effective gravel I've seen in quite a while. Nice shadowless low detail LODs. That distance, the cars are not very high res.
You've just
No
hit the
shadows.
fastest lap.
Maybe if I had gotten on the brakes a little sooner, I could have done that in third, but nah, too late. 20 seconds into the lap, and it's 50% over. Whoops. I'll take that one since the AI is so far back.
That's cost you some time. Try and gain it back.
Actually, that's faster than normal, Scott. The AI is steering again.
You're doing great. You're at the top of the leaderboard. Try and stay there.
Storm going for the 190E as well. Good choice. I should reboot the desktop tomorrow and...
There's Vela.
Well...
He's got a reputation for trading paint. Keep your distance.
God damn it. I want to reboot the desktop into the NVMe SSD and continue configuring that drive and maybe installing games and shit. But the problem is, anytime I boot it into that drive, the bot's offline, because I'm not going to be installing the stuff for the bot to run on that OS. So the bot goes offline as long as it's rebooted. Oops, early shift.
Push for first.
And then on top of that, I can't do video editing because I don't have software installed on that OS, and I'm not sure that I want to do that quite yet and break my current flow, or workflow with it. So, I mean, fortunately, I'm pretty far ahead on videos relative to normal in that I already have this week's videos already rendered and uploaded. Which, if you don't know, I make highlights of the weekend streams that I do.
Okay, bro. You've taken the lead. Try and get back to race pace. Going off track slowed you down.
And they get uploaded to my YouTube channel, which you can find a link to somewhere. I don't know. I think there's a box beneath the stream now that has all my social links in it, if you're interested. Anyway. But I should start working on next week's videos, which I won't be doing if I reboot the computer, and it's such a pain. I should probably do it anyway and install rendering software and whatnot, video editing software on the new OS, because that's where it's going to end up eventually. Once I swap over to the NVMe SSD full time, I might even delete the stuff off the SATA SSD and repurpose that as a faster but smaller game drive. Maybe. We'll see. So much to do still with getting the computer fully set up. I basically want to get it to the point where I can just shut the computer down, take the old GPUs out, boot it into safe mode, remove video drivers, old video drivers, shut it down again, put a new GPU into it. Wow, I was slower. And I wasn't even as... okay. Doesn't matter. Stick a newer GPU into it, load it back up, install graphics drivers, and go. That's basically what I want to be able to do. So I'm trying to prep that OS install that's on the NVMe SSD so that I can do that. But like I said, shutting the computer down brings the bot off, and booting into the NVMe SSD brings the bot offline, and means at the moment I can't do any video editing. And I also can't stream from there as of yet. I haven't installed OBS on that instance either. Or did I? I might have, I don't remember. Just a pain. Not my fault. I should have gone left. None of the trucks went left.
You're flying.
Except for that
This
one
race
over
will
there.
pass enough cars to win.
Misjudged that. I figured it was going to cut left sooner, so I didn't want to deal with it.
Two to go. Keep this up and victory will be yours.
Fuck that. Nothing going over there. Fair enough. I'm getting enough points, honestly, that I don't have to worry too much about taking my time on a few of these.
Okay, keep it up. You're driving a good, clean race.
Frickin' mobile chicanes. By the way, since I forgot to resync the audio, I'll just do it now since it's probably out of sync again. And my phone just woke up for some reason, and I don't know why. Didn't show any notifications. Now the fucking display is on. There we go. Now it's off. Despite having an iPhone, I have an always-on display tweak installed. And while I don't have it always on, I'm gonna call bullshit on that, but still continue. But yeah, it's not always on, but it's always on. But I have it configured such that it turns off after like 10 minutes just so it's not wasting battery at all. Since it doesn't need to be on for that long and whatnot. But of course, anytime the screen turns on during the day, you know what? Doesn't matter. During the day, that means I then have to tap it to get it to turn back off again. Mildly annoying. Just wakes itself up for seemingly no reason. Oh yeah, just an extra 20,000 points. No big deal. See? Told you I didn't have to really worry about it. Alright, did something happen? No? Something crash?
You're doing a great deal of hard work to bring in an audience.
Not in the last, like, hour. Okay. I don't know why it turned itself on. 3 rounds. 5 routes. But these are all eliminators, even though the one is a live routes race. With the 4C. The 4C handles well, has a lot of grip. Should be good for city circuits. Shorter, less flowy turns suit the 4C better, I think. Sync the audio now since I remember to do it.
Change here at any time, so stay alert.
Yep. thank you for helping me to turn, but I didn't need the help.
Hey, spare a thought for the guy that fixes these dents.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Your body looks pretty banged up.
Fine, it doesn't matter.
There goes our first elimination. Stay out from the back. They're out of here. Eliminated.
That wasn't ideal. There's the church again. Pretty sure it's a church. Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. I was hoping it would, but I was just too close to that wall. Wasn't entirely sure what was going on there, so take it easy and save myself from potential issues by slowing down more. Yep, again, grip cars don't slide very well. We almost done? No, this is just there's 6 being eliminated now.
Cars left. Keep up the pressure.
Oh boy. So what? Does that mean it's... Yeah, it's double the number of drivers than your typical eliminator race, I guess.
The top 3.
Maybe not double, but certainly 4 more at least. I don't know.
Keep pushing. You're in the top 3. Don't get complacent.
Grip car does not slide. See? A flat tire? Doesn't look like it.
You and one other driver left. You can do this. Win
That
this
goes that
race.
way. Nice lag. Can we stop going back and forth though? Oh, gotta do it 4 times in a row apparently. Wait, what? Harrison Carter was ahead of me the entire time? Can't, like, switch between cars or anything. I call hacks. Okay, so Harrison Carter would be in a muscle car. And the only muscle car I can see ahead of me, I pass right there. See him? See that muscle car? He then stays behind and never passes me again. I really don't want to do that again. Yeah, there's no,
Good effort, pal. You're doing great. Second place.
Camaro that passed me and was ahead of me that entire time. That's a load of horseshit. I think that game, or that race is just bugged. That's dumb. Oh well. Move on, do a different race, and this time beat
Time for a
Harrison
high-speed
Carter.
sightseeing trip around Paris. Let's show them how it's done.
Yeah, whatever. The American boat there and one up there. There's Harrison Carter. And he's cheating. Clearly.
First driver has been eliminated.
Are you really gonna have the AI cheating again? Cool. You just cannot trail brake in this game if you don't want the SN to step out.
One more eliminated. Do not drop back.
What a cheater. No cheating. Stupid AI. Nice lag. Oh well.
One more out of the race. Keep your focus. Only 4 more to eliminate.
grip car not wanting to slide.
One more driver to eliminate and you'll be in the top 3. Keep pushing. You're in the top 3. Don't get complacent.
Good enough. I just don't trust this car around higher speed turns. It does not enjoy sliding. And it's not the easiest thing to catch once it lets go.
Great driving. One last push and we've got the win.
Alright. It's definitely my race this time, unless the game says no. Yep, there we go. However, problem is, the game completely bugged out because I got the same time I did last race and I didn't win last time. Oh, okay, that's... The problem is,
Really strong performance.
Harrison Carter and I are tied.
In the event standings.
So now I have to come first next race to guarantee that I win on points. Because there's no guaranteeing that Harrison Carter won't come first if I don't, which is not good. This far cam is not that far. Okay, never taking that side again.
There goes our first elimination. Stay out from the back. That's another eliminated and out of the running.
I really hate hooking the curbs like that. Flag. Didn't I just say last time not to go down this side?
They're out of here. Eliminated.
Not fun to control when it slides.
That didn't sound good.
It's fine. Yeah, who needs a door? Just me, or did the trunk pop open briefly there?
Show him what you got.
Harrison Carter is unfortunately one of them still. Forgot where I was.
Top 4 is good. Top 3 is even better. Keep pushing.
Whoops.
Keep pushing. You're in the top 3. Don't get complacent.
Alright, Harrison Carter is out.
You're so close now. Put the pressure on this guy and take the win.
Whoops. Is that putting the pressure on him? Nice.
That's it. Take no prisoners. You're becoming a big deal amongst the Eliminator fans.
I still disagree with the ranking system there on the Friends leaderboard, but whatever.
You should see the response I'm getting on not only this series, but especially the feedback about you. Look, don't get ahead of yourself. You're not entering the history books yet. Let's just say I've seen this kind of hype before, and, well, let's see how it plays out. Good luck.
Let's see how it plays out, he says. None there. Those are both complete. Alright, on to the championship. Paris Live Routes. Côte d'Azur. Oh god. And Barcelona. Okay, 2 city circuits and 1... I don't know which layout that is. But 1 medium to high speed, potentially, layout. I'm gonna want something that I can drive confidently. Which ironically in this game is a drift car. Drift class, I guess I should say. No, even that's not entirely accurate. Look, there are 3 types of vehicles in this game. Drift, balanced, and grip. This car is in the drift category. It's not a drift car, it just tends to oversteer. But it's controllable in doing so, versus a grip car oversteering is not a fun experience.
Remember, eyes up, look ahead, and don't get complacent. You're now mid-pack. Keep moving up the field. Good. You're at the
Stupid
top
slow
3.
AI. Oh good, Harrison Carter's out in the lead again. That's not how physics works, game.
There's been a collision behind you.
Has there? Alright, we're in Paris. Alright, fine.
That's second. Keep going.
Surprised he didn't say anything about how much I'm beating up the poor car. He just hit the wall. What it looked like. That was not going around the circle. Why so many hairpins? Oh, I was in third, that's why it didn't spin up. Game deciding on really weird routes. I don't know where Harrison Carter went, but he's still apparently in third. I was just thinking, for this being Paris, we sure haven't seen much of down by the river. But look where we're heading now. Oh, we're coming up at this bridge. Alright, I think. Nope. That way. Oh, hey, I won. What even was it based on? It wasn't time.
Well done. You're leading the event.
Apparently I've gone much faster. Probably because I wasn't murdering the car on hairpins. Whatever.
Côte d'Azur has very little runoff, so pick your line carefully. The corners come thick and fast.
That they do. Looks like this is the highway configuration.
You need to improve your performance through
Yeah.
Sector 1. Good. Keep it up.
Jackass. I don't know if I'll be able to win this. I don't even know if I'll be able to get second, actually. Okay. think he's cheating again. Can't just accept that his Mustang isn't good enough to perform with or on par with most of the other cars here, so he has to cheat to keep it ahead of others. Let's not do that. Yeah, no. I get third. Huh. There's just too much top speed stuff there. I can't catch up.
You're leading in the event standings. Hold that position.
Alright, well that's fine. That's what matters. Very close times there. Oh, that was my fastest time ever. Through there. Microphone picking up the big truck that just drove past.
There isn't much room to maneuver here, so don't get hemmed in. Good luck.
I'd love to lower the sensitivity on this mic, but the way that I use it is the complete opposite of how it's intended to be used. So I have to pump it up a bunch to make it work.
Nice. We should catch the car in front easily.
What I should probably just do is invest in a proper mic that's meant to be used from a distance instead of
You're out of the back of the pack. Keep going.
just using a headset mic as such. But this mic works perfectly fine, so there's not much sense in doing that, is there?
Only 2 laps remaining.
Yeah, I noticed. Sync the audio real quick, because I've not been doing that very well. Try this side. Oh, is Harrison Carter cheating again? God damn it.
You just drove the fastest lap of the race.
Who needs the downshift? Christ. What is this? Racing or ping pong? No, but really.
Okay, bro. You're into first.
That I am. Oh look, it's the line. Blew the engine, but it's fine. I don't think you can actually blow the engine in the grid games.
Wow, what a win. You've taken the season. You've earned some serious bragging rights. Don't push it, though.
Don't push it, though. Oh god, these cutscenes. Please no DMCA.
Idea to the fastest growing sport today. World Series racing has defied initial skepticism to take the motorsports world by storm in just 2 years. Toby, what's the secret behind the success?
Secret, Kevin, is that it's so unique. You've got different drivers battling in over different formula. The motorsports fans are now transatlantic, the USA and Europe. The world of motorsport is now encapsulated by this. For me, I can see it only getting bigger and only gaining momentum.
It's gaining momentum, and speaking of that, the rumor mill is in overdrive right now. Will we see the WSR in Asia next season? We know it's a huge market. If they crack it, there could be no stopping this promotion.
This season's competition is shaping up to be our best so far. We've got an opportunity to introduce the WSR to fans across Asia and the Middle East, which we need to take. The first 2 series are set for Japan and the UAE, so take your pick and let's get started.
Japan and the UAE. Those are right next to each other geographically, right? Alright, can we move on? Pretty sure Japan and the UAE are neighbors, right? Right?
You'll need one of these vehicles for an upcoming event. Pick which one you want and I'll get it delivered to you.
I mean, I love the FDRX7 as much as the next guy, but when you're gonna offer me an R34, I have to go with the R34.
Okay, you can use it right away.
That's not even a choice. Sure.
If we want the WSR to be a worldwide success, we need to break into the Asian market. If we can do that, this season's WSR will be our biggest yet.
That name, though.
You've been invited to a race with the Kowloon Dragons. It's only an initial invite, so you're going to
That's
need
not
to prove
Japan.
you can handle their discipline to get asked back. Toge is a best-of-3 format. Each round has different starting conditions. You need to get either 5 seconds ahead of the other driver or cross the line first to win a round. Just watch the body contact. Anything other than a gentle nudge will lose you the round.
Well, at least they finally, with this game, said, alright, we'll allow minor bumps and nudges, and anything more than that, you get penalized for. Because, if you remember from my grid playthrough, I just barely kissed, and I mean the gentlest of kisses, on the back of the AI, the one race, to the point where it was, I didn't feel it at all in the controller. I couldn't see it on the screen as it happened.
Keep your concentration.
It just happened.
Success in Toge is as much to do with battling the
And I got a
road as
penalty
is with
for
your
it,
opponent.
even though I couldn't really tell that it had happened. And the game was just like 2 seconds.
Good work. He's getting left behind.
The grip machine. Oh, it has a lot of grip. This car has so much grip, though, it's good. Okay. It's much faster to click the resync audio button.
You're doing well.
But I could also just pause the game and watch the audio bars to see how consistently they drop with one another.
Looks like you're gonna be Mr. Popular after that win. The Kowloon Dragons are on the verge of joining us. In Toge, it's just you, your opponent, and the road. Stay focused.
How did I out-accelerate the AI there when we got very similar launches and I even short-shifted it? Don't get it. AI is just bad. It has so much freaking grip, this thing. It's ridiculous. And when it slides, it's actually mildly controllable. Oh, something's buggy. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I lost my bumper, I guess? Yeah, see, like, it doesn't suddenly snap loose. This is so much nicer than the 4C. The 4C was also a grip car, for reference. Maybe it's the all-wheel drive that's making the difference here. Don't know. Doesn't slide super well, but it's much more controllable, which is the important point.
You got a comfortable lead. You've almost got this round.
I almost won on the time difference. Just under 5 seconds.
That was a show of true skill and strength.
Unfortunately, it
Amazing
doesn't
win.
show the difference. What? What? I guess Storm pulled a gap on one of them? And so he technically finished a minute faster than I did? I guess? Weird.
Alright, you need to choose one of these vehicles to compete in.
I'll take the M3.
Okay, good choice. Alright, we're starting to get some traction here in Asia. You can either continue competing with the Kowloon Dragons, or you can accept the invitation from Dubai VIP, the most exclusive race club in the UAE.
Or I can go for the RS5 vehicle challenge. I know what it's called. I didn't have to look over at my iPad with a 20-second delay to see what it was. This is not GTA. Stop
Do your best
acting
with this
like
one,
it
buddy.
is.
I want to get my hands on that car.
You didn't notice I blipped the throttle when the race started. Yeah, because, you know, I'll get a boost when it says go if I do that in this game. Alright. Boy, this thing doesn't want to slide by itself.
It looks like there's a little damage on your front left tire. Expect the car to pull to the left slightly.
Whatever. Apparently I've been short shifting it slightly. And the finish is just up here, isn't it? No? Yeah, I don't want to take that line. Easy. It's even got the proximity sensors modeled. Oh, nice. You know, there's something I've wondered now for a long time. So just to give some background, I've got a radar detector in my car. I don't abuse the fact that I have it.
The aim is to cover the longest distance before you run out of time. Each checkpoint will add time onto your counter. Just watch out for retired drivers on track, or else your race might be over sooner than you'd hoped.
Bit of a weird game mode. Oh. Golf R Performance. Wait, a Golf R would be using a VR6, wouldn't it? Wonder if it sounds like a VR6. Anyway, so I have a radar detector in my car that I don't abuse, you know? I don't go around speeding and taking advantage of the fact that I know where the cops are in theory, because not all cops have the radar on at all times, and speeding is dangerous in the first place. Anyway, radar detectors will pick up cars' proximity sensors and those sort of systems because they're radar based. It'll also pick up shopping doors and things like that. Oh, this sounds like any other 4-cylinder. So, anyway. Point is that the radar detector can pick up the proximity systems and, you know, those sorts of systems that are on cars. And it's rather annoying when it does, because the one that I have in particular, if it picks it up, it'll typically be full blast. And it's very annoying when it picks it up. That's turning. Now, admittedly, I don't have anything fancy. I think it's a Bell detector, so, you know, it's not a Valentine or anything. Valentine is one of the nicer radar detector brands for reference. But given how often the Bell picks up other cars' proximity sensors and whatnot,
That's added extra time.
it makes me wonder, would it pick up a system that's on the car itself, you know, the car that I'm driving? You know, would it pick up the signals that are being bounced off of other things and bounced it back at the car? And in theory, I could have an answer to that. Because my father and his wife, they just picked up a new car, which does have those sensors. Unfortunately, he also recently just picked up a Valentine radar detector. And so he said that he's had relatively few issues, less than he did with a Bell unit at least, with other cars. Like, it still picked it up, but less so. So, and I think he said that it didn't really pick up their car. So I don't really have evidence of whether or not it would. I'm sure a quick Google search could give me an answer. More definite answer. But it just makes me wonder, because, like, would my radar detector pick up the proximity sensor detector things, or would it not? I don't know. I'll never know so long as I have a car that doesn't have them, and, well, my car has a manual. That's increasingly increasingly becoming a rarity for non-performance cars. So I don't know how near in the future I'd be getting a different car.
There's not much time left now. Step on it. 5 seconds left.
Start-finish line doesn't actually count as a checkpoint. Kinda weird.
Alright, you've done enough to pass the objective. Just get to the finish.
Got the skin of my teeth on that one. And no.
Save yourself a headache next time. That corner probably needs a touch less speed to get around.
You think? 29,625 feet.
Getting a win against Dubai VIP is exactly where we want to be. You're doing my tuning justice. Thanks, man.
And it still wasn't as far as Stormont, probably because I kept hitting the walls. Whoops. Oh well.
Which car do you want to race in? Let me know.
I mean, S2 has better top speed, better acceleration, less power. But it weighs less. I'm picking an S2 any day of the week.
Okay, good choice.
I'd much rather have an S2 than a 370Z.
Also, we have some great news. Haruna Kyojin want to see how you do in a drift event. Good work.
AP1S2, that's what I'd want. Less power, but I mean the thing revs to 9. How can you not like that? Yet another thing that's becoming increasingly less common. High revving engines.
Dubai is all about high speeds and rhythm.
Heck, I think red line on my current car is 6,800 RPM. I can't even get to 7,000. Not a performance car, but still.
This car home if you beat the challenge.
I want my engines to sing. Nice McLarens and things, Lamborghinis, Ferraris probably. Roundabout. Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to make it under time, and I did, even though I stopped steering towards the end. Oh, the audio's desynced again. God damn it.
That's another one.
Sorry again for that. I keep forgetting to do it because, no, I only ever used to do it during a Seto.
Alright, there's a promo event to try. Now, it's an endurance race, so you're gonna need to commit once you start. Do well, though, and you'll win over a whole bunch of new fans.
Yeah. Oh no, a drift event?
Drift events require you to slide your car around corners in order to score points. Each drift is scored based on speed, angle, and duration. You can pick up bonus points for drifting past a clipping point. The driver with the most points at the end wins.
Well. Yeah. Too slow. Annoyingly, there is no way to tell whether or not this is an AP1 or an AP2S2 since it doesn't tell you the year. There's no interior view. It doesn't tell you how high it's actually revving. It's just a generic tachometer.
Kyojin are the drift kings of Japan. You'll need a high score if you want to impress them.
4.3 miles.
Using the handbrake can force the car into oversteer and help you initiate a drift. Turn in hard, pull the handbrake, and it should lock the back wheels. Then just
That
rev out on the
interior is
throttle.
not modeled very well. It's a static display on the display. It doesn't actually change.
That bump cost you.
Wow. Where was there a collision? No, but really, where was there a collision? With the fucking pylon? Are you kidding me?
Keep the points coming. Great drifting.
Great drifting, he says as I die.
Let's see if she's set up for handbrake
Alright,
drift.
well at least it
For
hits
this,
60
you need
miles an
to
hour in
swing
second
your car
gear.
into an aggressive oversteer. To initiate a handbrake drift, approach the corner at speed. When you're ready to drift, let off the gas and turn. Immediately pull the handbrake, turning into a drift. Gently apply gas and corrective steering to straighten you up out of the corner.
Okay, come on, break loose.
Great move.
That's not 4 point some miles. That's a short run. How far off was I?
Drift is new to both of us. Stay with it though. Having Haruna Kyojin in the WSR is essential.
I hate this though. Give me the freestyle drifting in grid. I much prefer that. Should have let that keep going. I hate it. I hate it.
Keep the points coming. Great drifting.
Screw the AI.
You need to get close, but not that close.
Stupid fucking AI spinning in front of me. Actually ruining a good slide.
Pretty good slide.
Hey, stop going for that corner. It just ends up with you in the rock face.
Nice drift.
Or doesn't actually oversteer enough to make it around that bend completely. I mean, I didn't really have any points at that point. Yeah, the car's broken. Yeah, except it's nowhere near enough. 8th.
You're gonna need to put the practice in if you want to compete against Haruna Kyojin. Go again.
There is no amount of practice that's gonna make me good at drifting, Scott. Just shut up. There is one option, though. Wait, really? Oh. Okay. I guess because the event hasn't technically started yet, doesn't need to restart. Okay. Oh, it actually counted the spin against me. Jerk. Yeah, I got 2/3 of what they were getting on hard, and that should be enough, and it in theory is.
Some next level drifting out there. Winning against Haruna Kyojin takes bags of skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck the drifting. Let's just get the gold and ease the fuck out of it, cause
So you can drift like a pro as well?
no, I really can't. Were you watching? Options. I think I was on hard, right? I don't think I was on very hard. I thought I had turned it down. Do a promo. Okay, I haven't even done any of the others. Evo overtake. Engine go burr. What this car is. I'll resync the audio because I'm sure it's out of whack. Yeah, it's a little out of whack at this point.
This track is fast, so stay sharp. One mistake and we could be out of the race. We're at race speed. Get ready for the
But it's
start.
not really a race, is it? Trucks. Whatever, it's early enough I can tank
Overtaking
that.
at this rate, victory is ours.
Come on.
You're on track to win. Don't get complacent until it's in the bag.
Nice lag. Fine. God damn it. through. Where are all the trucks? Why are they so spread out? Why are they so spread out? Oh, come on. That was such a good save. Before then, at least. Oh, bullshit!
Final lap.
Whee!
Stay on your racing line. Can't afford to take these knocks.
Whoops. Okay. I'm going to negate that. What is it about that turn? Car was grip rolling. Ow. Ow. Thought for sure I was going to tap something there. But I didn't, somehow. Get away with that slight tap. They're all spread out again. Nice lag.
Two laps to go.
I'll take the knocks there. Car's fine. I should have enough of a lead built up at this point that it doesn't really matter.
On to the last lap.
Sneak. Bullshit. And 51,000 points exactly, or did I get another 600? Oh, I got another 100 because I made contact and then overtook it.
A drive. You gave the sponsors
It's already almost 10:30. What the hell?
Good work out there. Getting new fans before the season starts is a major bonus to the WSR.
I'm sorry. GTR though. The GTR is just so good in this game. Like seriously, it has so much grip. Not even funny.
Okutama tracks run on an extreme gradient. Maintaining speed is the key to success.
And because all-wheel drive, you can just mash it out of the gate and it'll just do it. Already have like 2 seconds just about over the next the car, the AI. Ah, that's where we were. Okay. This is the same section of the Okutama Grand Circuit that's in the original grid. That's a sorry looking GTR. There we go.
Looks like you're going to be Mr. Popular after that win. The Kowloon Dragons are on the verge of joining us. Sector 2 is where you really need to push yourself.
Just can't match that acceleration.
Keep pushing.
Frame rate's a little low through there.
Keep the pressure on him. One more mistake and you've got the round.
Okay. Well, that was the thing that happened. That was also a thing that happened. There's where the racetrack is, down that way, in theory. Ooh, that was tight.
He's closing the gap. Don't let him catch you.
There as hell shouldn't be. Yeah, there it goes. What's up, Justy?
That was a show of true skill and strength. Amazing win.
Beat Storm by 15 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. Could be at least that much if he was on a keyboard. Yeah, I don't care about the fans.
You've got sponsor objectives to complete.
I'm aware.
Doing these will gain us more fans.
Played some
So
Grid
make
2
sure you
online.
check
Back
it
in
out.
the day, yeah, I played a little bit of it. Not in years, though. Honestly, I didn't ever... I never really played Grid 2 online so much. I played a lot of Grid 1, though. The original. Game, please. Always lagging through these loading screens.
Okutama tracks run on an extreme gradient. Maintaining speed is the key to success.
No opponents. Just purely go fast. That was terrible. too used to the GTR and actually having it grip up how I want to. Wow. Alright. Oh, it just doesn't want to fucking do anything. Jesus. Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything. I can't get it to even start sliding. Okay. Handbrake works. Note to self, never willingly drive the 370Z. Holy shit, it's bad. Use the handbrake, get it to slide. Oh no, we're gonna be doing that section, aren't we? Oh god. Alright, fine. I've got to be out of rewinds by now, right? Yep. We're probably gonna have to restart this then. I don't know this section by heart. Well, the only reason I knew the first part so well is because it was in the original grid. Okay. Out of flashbacks. Yeah, my computer does not like this area of the game. Use the handbrake. Yeah. Should stop lagging about now, though? Kind of. No. Bottled that completely. I just cannot get this thing to work for me. Ow. Spoiled by the GTR, I guess. Even then, other vehicles behave differently than this. There you go. Too early. Nope. I am bad. With this car, specifically. I've not been doing that terribly tonight, just this thing does not want to do anything other than plow. Totally legal lines. I feel like even for Japan, that's an insanely steep road. Like, this is excessively steep. 370Z feels weird for you. Yeah, no, it just wants to plow. I don't get it. Like, I know some cars take a bit of persuasion to actually get the slide, but it understeers, and if you try and tap it into a slide, it doesn't do it. I mean, you could see on the controller cam, I was having to handbrake it around the frickin' turns. It's ridiculous. I'm never driving that again if I have a choice in the matter.
Think of promo events as a treat to the fans of motorsport by putting on a great show.
Yeah, whatever, Patrick.
Well in one, and you'll raise your profile.
Oh, I don't have the Nissan. Give me the S2. I like the S2. Heavier four-wheel drive, so I think normal Veyron has the same problem. Oh, is it four-wheel drive? That's weird. Nah, that was saying it was rear-wheel drive.
Hong Kong has a high corner frequency, so
Oh,
watch out.
it felt like it was all-wheel drive, certainly, with how it was plowing.
That's Saeed Nasser, Dubai VIP star driver.
Yeah, whatever.
He's not easily impressed, so you'll need to be on top of your game today. Dubai VIP probably think they're gonna win this with ease and style. That's not what's gonna happen, right?
Ah, checkpoint. Okay.
Okay, checkpoint reached.
Meanwhile, this thing's trying to step out on me with just a bit of
Make it count.
turning in. Need to check. Well, I know in real life it was definitely rear-wheel drive, and looking at my iPad just before, which has about 20-second delay to it. Keep it open as a delayed preview, and I was able to just... That's a dead S2K. I was able to just catch it, and I'm pretty sure it said rear-wheel drive. Drift. Was it drift? It might not have been drift. It might have been like balanced. But it was not wanting to drift, that's for sure.
Seconds left.
Feel like I'm lacking time here.
5 seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
Oh, that AI just went out. Rear-wheel drive balance just checked. Okay. Yeah, no, it definitely seemed like it was all-wheel drive based on the movement of it. Oh, apparently I got first. It felt all-wheel drive because it just never wanted to turn in, so definitely fit, but
nope. Gonna be paying attention to us now. Keep it up.
41 feet in it. Point adjustment. Oh boy, another one of these. That's nice, they actually had the driver's name on the screen there. You know, player character, my name. Yeah, I don't care about the fame. Not why I'm here. I'm not Lewis Hamilton.
Dragons and Haruna Kyojin have all agreed to join the WSR. Everything is set up, so let's begin.
But look how much there still is to do. Oh, finally I can unlock the frickin' RX-7. Let's just load that before it tries to load the car in.
Most of the track is flat out, so winning takes guts.
Doesn't counter steer, so be aware of that. I drove it a little bit earlier, so I've got a bit of a feel for it from the too much bug. Yeah, it's a rotary. No power low down. Yeah, it was for one of the promo events. You had to drive it. It was actually around this area, not this exact layout, but this area. That's different. This is a real short layout. Okay. Wrong gear, but never mind that. And plenty of time.
You can...
Never have enough cars, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not difficult. The Nissan was the difficult one.
Don't let the promo events gather dust. If they weren't worth doing, I wouldn't let them contact you.
Can you just shut up about that? Oh god, it's another drift event. Why do they only care about drifting? I'm doing this because I can't drift for the life of me. Don't like it too bad. Definitely staying in the S2. At least the S2 is driftable. Well, it was on hard. I'm here to have fun with the game, and losing to the AI by like 200,000 points is not what I consider fun. So I'm turning the difficulty down massively for the drift events, because I can't drift.
The bigger the drift,
Yeah.
the bigger the score. Now bring home the win.
Like, I tried doing the first event, and the AI were getting over 300,000, meanwhile I was barely getting 100,000.
Keep it up.
So I turned the AI down to the bare minimum, and then they then got 30,000. That's not a corner you need to drift. Why was there a flag there?
New personal best drift for you there. That's it. Keep the points coming.
I don't know if that would have been enough points to beat the AI. Probably not.
You've outdone yourself there, bud. Perfect drifting and a definite haul of new fans.
Doesn't matter. Just a quick difficulty bump and easily done. In fact, while I've got the difficulty turned down, I might as well do the rest of the drift events.
Completing objectives will allow us to grab the attention
Race,
of new fans.
drift. Stay with the S2 because screw that Nissan. Audio is getting horribly desynced because of all this lag, I guess. Why it doesn't allow RX-7 on drift events? I don't know. It's probably because the specific club doesn't allow that car, would be my guess. Like, I'm assuming in the WSR, when the choice is a little bit more open, it'll be there, but yeah.
You don't win drift events by playing it safe. You get the back end out and rack up those points.
Dunno. I don't want to use my handbrake. Okay, maybe not that early.
Nice. Bag those points.
Easy enough. Spin and then clobbered by the AI. doing better than average. Yeah, I don't know why I'm suddenly scoring a bunch of points. Like, no joke, on the first event, I scored 1/3 of what the AI do at very high points. Or very high... Not the hardest setting, I think, but, you know, hard. And now suddenly that I've turned the difficulty down, it's like, haha, I'm just gonna do really well now.
We're always looking at ways to bring in more fans.
I don't get it.
We may as well have fun at the same time. So
Race
try 'em home.
checkpoint. Toge, race, Toge. I'd much rather be doing the original grid. Difficulty? What difficulty? I don't know, clearly mine's been set to hard at least for the full time and not set any lower. What's up, Soren? One of the promo events. Live routes around Dubai with a Ford Focus. Sure. I can drive that. Been looking since I got back from work and you went live. Nice. So you've seen that I've been beating most of your scores, but not all of them.
Got no way of knowing where the race is gonna go.
We won't mention that Storm's scores were pretty much all done on keyboard. That front wheel spin, or front wheel drive wheel spin shifting into second, you gotta love it. Nah, no offense, Justy, but I don't just add anybody to my Steam list, my friends list. I like to know people before I add them at this point. I'm not that concerned over competing with other people. Yes, the superior front wheel drive launch. Okay, we're going along this way. Front wheel drive, best wheel drive. You have on power understeer and then off power oversteer. How could you hate it? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I've certainly added people that I played online with before, but at this point in time, I typically play with the same people week in and week out, so it's not quite the same anymore for me. Front wheel drive, understeer, and what the hell was that? I'm just stuck on the freaking wall. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Over here for this turn, apparently.
Four minutes left.
I'm not driving very well. think my tires are good. Kind of worried there that I had a right front puncture, but I don't think I do.
3 minutes to go.
Almost 10,000 members, holy shit. Pretty good numbers. Certainly understand that, though. Other shit in life just taking priority and having to move on, at least for a while.
To go.
You guys talking about your online experiences. Meanwhile, I barely remember playing online in this game at all, except for once or twice with friends. All my time was spent in Grid. Fine. Steering's a little questionable, but it's fine. Oh, they're forcing us to the side this time. Usually they haven't.
Seconds to go.
Wait, we just drove through here. Oh, I love live routes. Maybe not always, but it's a really neat concept.
Last 30 seconds.
Only really works well on a street circuit like this. Can get a bunch of different roads going that overlap with each other. Doesn't make sense otherwise.
10 seconds left. Nice driving. That'll be all over the net before you know it.
I mean, it technically is on the net at this exact moment because I'm streaming my perspective. Might not be all over the net, but it's definitely on the net.
Good work out there. Getting new fans before the season starts is a major bonus to the WSR.
Alright. Here's some races. Yep. Always take the Skyline. Get kicked for level 99.
Sections that will put you to the test. Keep your concentration. You're up against 7 other Kowloon dragons. One is bad enough. This is going to be interesting.
Okay, I'm in a Skyline. With its superior all-wheel drive system. Look, it's a grip car, alright? It doesn't really slide that well. Even the AI is struggling compared to the, what is that? An S2 up ahead? I think it is.
Good. Let's push for first.
Good? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is an S2. The problem is sustaining a drift. Nice cheater line. Sustaining a slide because you gotta stay on power to sustain the slide, but you stay on power in this and it just pulls you out of it. And understeers at the same time. Because all-wheel drive. Okay, just over halfway through. Still got plenty of time to catch up. Fine. Maybe. I think under normal circumstances I'd already be past this S2, but because it's probably the region's best driver, he's got better performance than he should have for what he's driving. And this is the end of the track, more or less. Coming up. Yep. Yeah, probably Storm.
Couldn't quite get the top spot, but second place is great.
What second place? This is the first time I'm trying this race. Well, I stayed out of the wall for the most part that time. Not this again. Oh, thank you. That actually helped. Braking easy to sustain drift. I was looking at chat. Alright, while I was able to keep going, I'm not keeping that. $80 rear, 20 front power. Yeah, that would definitely make it easier to drift, but
Front left. Car's probably gonna hook in when you corner, so try and compensate.
you also kind of lose your all-wheel drive by doing that, to an extent. In theory. Obviously, I don't know exactly how the game handles, because I haven't done that in many years, if ever. But if you're effectively changing the power distribution to 20 front, 80 rear, you're definitely going to be compromising your all-wheel drive system that way. Yeah, this is just all flat. No wonder I couldn't catch up. Like, that's the only significant corner in quite a while. Ah. Why are you doing this? Stop doing it.
My skills under the hood and your racing prowess, what a combo. First place.
I feel like the audio was desynced there. I hope it wasn't, but it probably was. Storm beating me yet again. I swear I'm not that bad. Desync the tab.
We're always looking at ways to bring in more
I just
fans.
keep forgetting to resync it is the problem.
So try a promo event.
Alright, S2. You get worse from both. Four-wheel drive makes you lose a lot of speed at corners, and rear-wheel drive makes you get less acceleration in higher gears. Yeah. Yeah, considering how much you actually need to slide in this game to go fast. Annoyingly.
This track is fast, so stay sharp. One mistake and we could be out of the race.
FYI. Just all over the place. Plus it's oval race. I was about to say, what oval? But I forgot that Indianapolis exists. Cool.
That's third place. Short push
Oval
to
is
second.
DLC only track. Huh. In theory, I should have it then. If it's DLC, then it's probably not part of the story. Slide. Nice lag.
Come on, rein it in. 2 laps left.
Saeed. Want you to come back here, Saeed. Alright, now you can
Okay,
go away
that's put you in the lead.
in that direction. My poor S2. Poor S2. Cars always get so beat up in these games. Well, you can see the engine now. Question is it an F20 or an F24? 22? I always forget what the AP2's engine was, or if it was still even an F20. I don't think it was, because they bumped up the capacity, didn't they? Proximity arrows for the cars up on the bridge. My steering's a little broken.
Look after your engine.
I'm not concerned about my engine. VTEC go burr, that's all I know about Honda engines. That's fair. Yeah, things are a wee bit broken up there. That lag stutter did not help. I want to say like F20 C1 or C2 for the AP1. Maybe that was the AP2, I don't even remember. No.
Perfect. First place.
Let's see. S2000. Are you gonna actually say what engine it used? Oh. Well, Wikipedia says just F20C, which was a 2-liter that was in the AP1,
I don't mind you getting some more practice, but remember, the
and that was actually available for 5 years. I thought it was only like 2 or 3. And then the AP2, which was the revised version, 04 to 09, or 03 to 09, depending on where you look. That's right, it's a 2.2 liter F22C1, so it was mixing up my engines. The F22 is good, it makes like 240 horsepower. So it's 120 per liter, which is ridiculous when you think of, or 120 horsepower per liter. No? It has a really high horsepower per liter or something like that. For what it is. Anyway. It's a fair amount. I mean, 240 horsepower out of a four-banger in the mid-2000s without a turbo is pretty good. Has the highest horsepower per liter out of any production car. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Because it makes 240 horsepower and it's only a 2.2 liter.
Gas Marina is challenging. The technical sections require expert car control.
I hate it. Oh. Fuck, you're off tracks. So the AP2 Honda S2000 was technically better. Speaking of better, oh no, it has the chicane. The S2, the AP2 technically is better because it has more power, but the AP1's engine rev to 9,000 RPM versus for the AP2, increased displacement, increased power, decreased RPM. New 3-cylinder Koenigsegg engine. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. I haven't heard much about that car, especially in recent times. But that definitely would have a very high horsepower per liter.
If you keep overtaking at this rate, victory is ours.
I don't know. It's a 3-cylinder, but how big of a 3-cylinder is it is the real question.
This guy is stopping you from claiming your prize. Get past him.
Jerks. Bad enough I have to drive the shit track. Penalize me for going off. 2 liters with 2 turbos.
On to the final lap.
Well, I think in that case the S2000 would still retain the title of most horsepower per liter for naturally aspirated cars. But in general, I don't know. I like how the fireworks are just going off constantly. It's not annoying or anything. Whatever.
Okay, keep it up. You're driving a good, clean race.
Just drive off track a bunch because my points are already reset and the trucks are so far away. Yeah. It's kind of surprising my mine is handling it so well because I don't have that good of a computer. I might think I do based on how it looks, but I really don't. It's just that this is an older title, so it can handle it a little bit better. Just a bit. Yeah, it's from 2013, so it's older. So like, this computer could handle grid so well that I never dropped below 60 FPS. So that truck got a bit of a tank slapper on there. I never dropped below 60 FPS 99% of the time, and that was with maxed graphics and bumping the resolution manually up to 1080p, since the game by default won't let you do that. You have to edit configs for that. This I'm not even running maxed. I think I'm running on a mostly high settings with a couple of detunings just to try and stabilize the frame rate around 60 FPS. If I try and run the new grid 2019, I have to put all the settings, not down completely, but I left the settings pretty much where they were, and I still wasn't getting great frame rate. Change resolution on fly. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can run it full screen like I am and just let it run at native resolution. Yes, please. Be having more of that GTR, thank you.
Watch out for the severe slopes coming downhill. It can catch even the most confident driver off.
It also helps. Goodbye, S2. Not as much as I expected, but goodbye. Oh, we're going this way. Okay. It also helps right now that...
Keep on extending that gap.
Good enough. I'm currently streaming with a different PC, so I'm playing this game on my laptop and then streaming with a desktop that's awaiting a GPU at some point in the future when either I or someone else can actually manage to get a hold of a freaking GPU. Not get into that. Serious IT stuff. Yes and no. Yeah, first corner be warned. I know what that's like because that initial part of this track was in the original grid, which I played through the original grid on stream before I started playing this again. I know I wasn't driving great, but damn, S2 kept up well.
Underestimated you and lost.
But yeah, anyway, since I can't play these games on the desktop, laptop handles the games, and the desktop handles the streaming, with a capture card in between.
Keep on extending that lead.
Is it completely broken? Now that's a load of horse shit.
The officials don't like what they're seeing.
Why did... I get that I was behind when the contact was made, but that wasn't my fault. What a load. I'll actually be interested to see how good the stream looks for myself once I go offline and can check the VOD. In theory, it should look pretty damn good for what it is. Yep, just don't touch if you can. In my defense, he drove into me, and I got disqualified for it. Not my fault. Pretty delayed and some random light spike lags, but it's very watchable. If it's delayed, like the actual video itself is delayed, that is probably down to the platform you're using. But if it's the audio being delayed, that's because this game loves to desync the audio. Or because of audio is delayed compared to video. Okay, yeah. That's because of the way I'm capturing everything, there's inherently... Storm beat the AI by outrunning it, apparently. There's inherently an issue whereby during these loading scenes, the audio seems to gradually get more and more delayed, so I have to manually resync it, and I forget to do that.
We've got objectives to complete. Doing that will get us some good coverage.
Like, I literally have a button here on my stream deck that resyncs the audio. I just resynced it multiple times. So that's just a streaming setup issue. And the occasional lag spikes are because, well, like I said, I don't actually have a proper GPU in the desktop. And so the crappy GPUs that are in it, or one of them specifically, is taking some of the brunt of the stream, and every now and again it gets maxed out. GPU's good, though. Just take the S2. In theory, once I get a hold of a better GPU, these issues should be fixed, but again, due to the current global situation, nobody can get a hold of a GPU, including myself. So I just have to put up with what I've got at the moment. Resync the audio. Do it multiple times because I'm not sure if I actually pressed it or not. So the audio should be synced for this. GTX 1060. Yeah, my laptop, because it's a laptop, has a 950M. But the desktop has 2 workstation grade GPUs in it. Wow. This is not a GTR. Don't treat it as such. I recently upgraded my desktop in preparation for getting a new GPU, but, you know, again, getting hold of one way or another is very difficult at this point.
Keep pushing. The more time you have in the bank,
So, in order to save money, I'm using the processor and the GPUs, for now at least, the GPUs from a Dell Optiplex that I bought last year to replace my older laptop that I was using as my stream machine. Because again, this laptop can't stream by itself, it's just too weak. The fact that it's able to game as well as it is kind of impressive. So I'm just making do with what I've got, more or less, but it works well enough. Just don't have a good enough graphics card for the desktop at the moment. But I'll get sorted out at some point in the future. One way or another.
seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
Had to dodge the AI there.
5 seconds to go before the next checkpoint.
I'm not getting any further than that, but then again, neither are the AI. Good enough. 20,000 feet.
You You kept up with the pressure out there, pal.
That's
Solid
about
win.
what
I
the
expect we'll
elevation
see
difference
provided
was in the
that
middle
you
part of that
fix it.
track. And I still didn't go as far as Storm did. Using that stupid Golf R. Cheater. Yeah, the AI aren't easy, they're just inconsistent.
We want to keep gaining support from new fans. Have a look at completing an objective.
Alright, I never did the race in here. Alright. Yeah, definitely S2. I'm not touching that boat of a 370Z ever again if I can help it. 'Cause that was just unpleasant. Like, you know it's bad when it understeers worse than the front wheel drive cars do. How do you understeer worse than a front wheel drive car as a rear wheel drive car? How does that work?
Maintain speed. Don't underestimate them today.
Well, to be fair, the Grid series has never been a sim title. Like, they kind of tried to go down that route more with Autosport, but
That's fourth.
at heart, this game is realistically an arcade racing game. I mean, it comes from the Toka Race Driver series, which were definitely, even for their time, not
Get to first.
sim-type games. I definitely don't think these games were ever marketed as sim games, especially considering they have traction and stability control and ABS that you can't turn off.
All right, you've done enough to pass the objective. Just get to the finish.
Which I remember way back when people weren't entirely enthused about that. Heck, I remember watching some of the promotional streams, I guess, videos for Grid 2. I feel like there was a stream at some point. There was definitely videos.
Second place is only 5 seconds behind you. Keep it smooth.
I feel like there was some sort of stream where they talked about some of the aspects of the title of the game, and that included the assists always being on and not being toggleable. That turn is tighter than I think it is.
You just set the fastest lap.
2019, more simcade than regular arcade. Maybe a touch. Yeah, Grid 2 is good. That's why I'm playing it. Good game. I still prefer the original Grid to any of the other Grid titles. As dated as it might technically be, it's a very good game.
Got a leak in the radiator.
Grid 2 is good.
Power as the engine heats up.
Yeah, no, it wasn't what people expected it to be. Like I said, people were not pleased when they first heard that the assists were permanently on and there was no way to even tweak them, let alone turn them off. No interior view. The tachometer is just there. There's no numerics to it.
Smart racing out there, pal. Over the line with an objective under your belt. Good going.
Yeah, whatever.
You finished first. Good work out there.
I thought for a second there might have been a cutscene there. Just with how it paused. Oh, the audio got out of sync again, didn't it? God damn it. I'm sorry for that. I keep forgetting.
I don't mind you getting some more practice, but remember, the WSR is ready to go.
Yeah, maybe. You are pretty limited on the mountain routes and such. Only having a handful. Okay, WSR time. Knows the default option, apparently.
You're gonna need to choose one of these vehicles to compete in.
Mustang's lighter. Less power slightly. Slightly slower acceleration. Top speed is about the same. I'm not driving a Chevy though. I don't want to drive either, but
Smart choice. This season's competition is shaping up to be our best.
I'm not
so
driving
far.
GM.
We've got an opportunity to introduce the WSR to fans across Asia and the Middle East, which we need to take. The first 2 series are set for Japan and the UAE, so take your pick and let's get started.
Dubai live route in Hong Kong. Okay. Huh. Is that a classic charger? Looks like it, right? Yeah, no, that's definitely a classic. And a classic Mach 1. Huh. That lag, though. There's even a modern Challenger. Okay. Well, easy choice. Oh yeah, the Ford Ute. I remember that. I remember that that's a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all the DLCs. Excuse me, all the DLCs. Can I check that from here somewhere?
A bit further down the road than normal. This route can change as the race progresses.
No.
Remember,
Resync the audio so you don't have to deal with that for the entire race. Remembered this time. What are those sounds? Stop it. Rude. Yeah. Like I said, it seems to be the loading screens that causes the issues. Probably because it stutters so badly. And so the capture card just, or OBS, one or the other, just lose sync of what's going on. It's annoying. Oh, I see Harrison Carter finally ditched that classic Mustang. That explains why the newer one was a thing. Oh yeah, this is live routes, isn't it? Yeah, I don't take them. Yeah.
keep fighting for that lead. Second place is right on your bumper.
Yeah, they did the same thing with the original grid, where any DLC content, which was pretty minimal, but any DLC content was not present in single player, well, in the career mode. To the point where you couldn't even select them as the player. You couldn't buy them or anything. They were only available... We just came through here. They were only available in single-player, non-career mode, and online. And if I remember correctly, they're not even available on PC. Or they weren't when the game was actually, you know, available to buy. They were available on Mac, though. So, since they were available on Mac, by extension they became available on PC. I bought them on PlayStation 3, so I mean, eh. You always drive cars like R32 Group A. Not sure about gallery car. No clue. Don't remember. I think the last time I played this game was in 2019, which wasn't that long ago, but I didn't play very far through it. Like, I'm already further into this.
That's not looking good. You put on a real show of skill out there. You bagged an objective and got over the finish line first.
I swear, if that auto-modded you for saying STI in that context, Yeah, it was STI. Stupid fucking auto-mod.
You're doing great. You're at the top of the leaderboard.
Like,
try and stay there.
Sure, yes. Censor STI is a sexually transmitted infection, but Subaru STI, different. It's not the same thing. No. Resync audio.
There's Carter. This guy's got a bad reputation. Keep him in your rear view.
Oh, I'm familiar with Carter. How does he launch better than I do? That's a load of bull. A Mustang would never be able to outdrag a GTR off the line like that. Oh, is this the race where I did the barrel roll? Like this exact race in the story mode. On my YouTube channel, there's this old upload where I did a barrel roll off of one of these walls, maybe even right there. And I think it was probably during this race. It's in 480p because I uploaded it via the replay function in this game. So that 480p was the best it would allow for. It was 2013, alright? It's a built-in feature in the game. Amazing that you could even upload from the game itself. I roll 2 on this map, but I also have it on YouTube. Nice. I've also... Yeah, I've gotten a barrel roll, I think in the 370 actually, on Okutama. The top of one of the hills. I came around the corner, ramped off of the rock face on the side, and just did a roll. That's also on YouTube. Among other various stunts and bugs and things.
Attracting the best racers from all over the globe, and you're coming out on
All
top.
in glorious 420p. On YouTube. Yeah, I've got the same somewhere. Not on YouTube on that. Gotcha. I can't really watch links at the moment, but if anybody else wants to click on that, feel free. I'll allow it for this one time. Better top speed on the BMW. Way better acceleration on the BMW. think slightly better power, or maybe less power on the Cruise. I can't tell. And similar weight. Why is that even a choice?
Okay, good choice. You should be keeping one eye on your sponsor objectives.
Cruise is funnier to
It's a
drive.
route to gaining new fans, and in turn brings in support for the WSR.
Oh, now we can get the topless titty. I mean, TT. This game. Sets that up too well. Oh, speaking of Okutama.
Give it your best out there.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it again. I've already said it once. Not gonna say it. Kind of a shame that they took away the actual circuit that's, you know, just over through that gate. I don't even know if it's modeled at all, but not there in this game. Can't drive it. Don't know why. Also, there's a black void somewhere over that way. I looked too far to the right, but somewhere over there. Audi is also a most wanted, probably. Oh, the new most wanted, yeah. Yeah, probably. My mind jumped to the original at first, but yeah, the Criterion most wanted from 2012, I think. It's fake, yes, and it was in the original grid. I want to drive it. But I can't because they didn't put it in this game. Also, that's some pretty spectacular mountains over there to the right. Grid 2019, I think that's in too. Ah. Yeah, I own the 2019 grid, and I've played it for like an hour or two, and I haven't touched it since the day that I bought it. And put those couple of hours into it. Oh, I beat the objective.
Great drive.
Under 4 seconds clear of the objective. Good enough. Yeah, I don't care about the fans.
Alright, there's a promo event to try. Now, it's an endurance race, so you're gonna need to commit once you start. Do
Oh,
well, though, and you'll
okay.
run over a whole bunch of
That's
new
two.
fans.
As friends on keyboard only grid 2 is friendly enough. Yeah, I wouldn't use keyboard for anything if I don't have to. Storm has experience with this game with keyboard, but I've always stuck with some form of controller. Back in the day, it was a DualShock 3. Nowadays, though, Xbox One Elite controller. A little early on the shift up. This isn't a toge because it doesn't have the time difference at the top. It's just a one-on-one. Nice stuttering. What was that sound? That was a sound. Yeah, I think it was right here that I... Okay. No idea how to use them, just always use keyboard. Most familiar. Fair enough. Yeah, it was like right off of that rock face there on the right, where I did the barrel roll on this. Maybe not on this particular race or whatever, but that area of this circuit or this one of these layouts. Yeah. These earlier games, at least, you could definitely get away to an extent with the keyboard. If you had to. Close enough. Different map, yeah. Weight reduction. Yeah, I lose all my front panels and now my car weighs less, so it goes faster. Getting assisted along by the AI. Jerks. Now that's just rude. Stutters don't help. I won. I don't even know what sort of race event this was.
I think I just heard Pat cheering from his penthouse suite. Great result.
I haven't heard that response in a while. Oh, is that what it is? It's a face-off? I wasn't paying attention. I'm just driving. That time I was a little late on the upshift.
Through sector 2.
Well, this is where the Okutama Grand Circuit begins, coming off of the racetrack. In the original grid, at least. Yikes. Just does not like to stay gripped up through here. Good enough. I'll also play on automatic, so even less. Yeah, I used to play on automatic, but over the years I've just gotten used to shifting on my own. So I tend to do it in any game that allows me to, typically. Ow. The car just gets unsettled and is difficult to control when oversteering through those sorts of corners. Like, that sort of thing I can handle, and that wasn't even really a slide. But like that I can manage. Those other turns where it's very undulating and... Nope. Yeah, it is. Definitely. I know how to take it, I'm not having a good time with this car. Awesome. S2 needs bigger angles. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying not to use too many replays because I forget if the face-offs in this game have you keeping your flashbacks or if they get reset with each new round. Because I know in the Toge races in Grid, the original Grid, you had a set number of flashbacks for the entire event, not just, you know, however many per round. Granted, with the difficulty setting I used in Grid, which was also the second highest, you only had 2 flashbacks to use. Yeah, I know where it is. Okay, it does reset with each race. That's nice. Wait, I wasn't allowed to use my Skyline. Why the hell did this guy get to? Bruno's cheating. Cheater. Yep. Tries to cheat to beat me and he still can't even do it. Second was too high in speed for second in reality, and then third was just too low in the ref range to get the tires spinning. Not a good corner for the what is this? An S2. I just about called it a CRX. Right company, wrong car. Are you steering to the right? You totally are. Alright, well. Fine, I can manage it. That was weird. The audio was probably horribly desynced, wasn't it? I just remembered to resync it. My bad. You guys notice that it's desynced, you should say something. I can fix it with the press of a button, I just need to press the damn button. Oh well, doesn't really matter for the rest of tonight, I guess. Can't even win in the Skyline. And I can't even beat Storm. I'd say potentially, but it's pretty much my wrapping up point. So I'm gonna be stopping the stream here in a few minutes.
Don't pass up those promo events. Showing you can
I
turn
try
your
to...
style gets your name out to a wider audience.
Oh. My Monday and Wednesday night streams are almost always 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's 11:47. Yeah, might have been better to ask earlier, but not tonight. Anyway. Yeah, let's see, what do we have left to do? 1, 2, 3 more events before the championship. No time in UTC. What is it, a 4-hour difference to UTC, I think? Because daylight savings? Either way, I have that. So that gives you the relative to GMT. And as well, if you want to see when I stream, if you go to the schedule page on my channel, so twitch.tv/racingpro/schedule, or just go to my profile and click on the schedule tab. That'll show you when I have streams scheduled in your time zone. 5 a.m. for me, so 6 hours difference. Yeah, if you're in Poland, it's a 6-hour difference. Yep. I'm in the past. No, you're in the future. Either way. But yeah, anybody who actually sets up their schedule page properly on Twitch, like I do, you can just go to their schedule, the schedule tab on their page, and it'll actually show you when their streams will be in your time zone instead of... Yeah, no. I live in the US. It's PM, not AM. So 23:49 at this point, or, 11:49 PM. So I got 2 of them, and then 3 promos. Okay. Not bad. But yeah, the schedule pages will show you what time streams will be in your time zone instead of specifically in like my time zone in this instance. But it relies on the broadcaster setting up the page, which I do. Gonna try next time. Really rarely check Twitch, but maybe. Yeah. No, I won't be streaming Grid 2 again until next week, so. But I will be streaming again later this week. Here, I'll do this. So, next stream, probably for real this time. The last 2 weeks have kind of been a bit busy. What with 2 weeks ago, it was the day after I did a bunch of stuff with the car because, of course, there were issues getting the damn tires on it. And then last week, I ended up moving a bunch of stuff out of my father's house. And that I just took the night off for myself. This week, I've got shit to do on Thursday, but in theory on Wednesday I should be good. So there should be a Wednesday night stream this week. I don't know what I'm going to play at this point, but that'll be Wednesday night starting at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So roughly 4 hours ago, but on Wednesday night / Thursday morning, if you live in Europe or somewhere later in the world. Further east, I guess I should say. So yeah, that's the next stream, and then as well, I'll be streaming, assuming everything goes well, which it should. As normal, I'll be streaming Friday night, sometime after 11 p.m. Eastern, with some Assetto Corsa Friday night racing. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that was 2 minutes ago. I only just noticed it because the activity feed adjusted, but yeah. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, Friday night racing in Assetto Corsa, and then the same time roughly. Start time is always fluctuating for that, but sometime after 11 p.m. Saturday night, again, all times Eastern Daylight Savings Time, so EDT. Same time Saturday night will be GTA Racing. Yes, it'll be racing. We're not due for Hunt the Streamer for another few weeks. Oh yeah, the meme races were great, Storm. I didn't enjoy the lawnmowers as much as I probably should have, simply because I understeered off at the first turn. The F1 spec Super Transit, oh god. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed both the Petit Champ and the vans at the ring. Oh god, that would kill everyone, Storm. Your PS2 gamepad, but that's asking a lot. Yeah, I couldn't help you with that. I'm just using a... Oh, like I said earlier, it's a Xbox One Elite controller, which is plug and play at this point with most games. Because, oh god, that did a thing. Wow, that zooms. I still got the game open in the background. So, like, it zooms in and out. Anyway. Yeah, no, a PS2 controller, that's definitely, I'd imagine that'd be questionable depending on what sort of drivers you've got, an adapter, and whatever else. Assetto Corsa is better on a wheel anyway. You can make it work with a controller, but a PS2 controller is gonna definitely struggle. How old it is. I hear sounds and they're coming from the game. I don't know why. Exit the game, I guess. Better than keyboard. Yeah, definitely. Unless you're like Storm, who is a magician, or at least used to be a magician with the keyboard in certain games. 6 a.m. the best time. Yeah, it's a little early. It's not that late, though. Still, I'm a magician. Yeah, Storm, you're just crazy. Still have the Pikes Peak world record. Just brag a little bit, why don't you? Anyway, I've already said when the next streams are gonna be. Yeah, so all the... as Storm said, he played on keyboard, so all the times that you see or saw while I was playing through, when I didn't beat them, that means that I was doing worse on a controller than Storm did on a keyboard. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Anyway, I already went through when the next streams will be, and again, if you want to check out when the streams will be, there's the schedule page. You can access through my channel page. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for hanging out and watching, chatting, lurking. If you're just in the background, maybe even have this off on the monitor, not paying direct attention to it, thank you regardless. One way or another, you guys take time out of your night to watch the stream, even if indirectly, and, you know, that means a lot. So, thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.